Yo, 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 yo. Hello, hello. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? We have the STS going on right now as we're going to reach the audience, and we looking at very, very interesting day. So, like I said, if y'all ain't get a chance to recap, Mr. White Network, you get an opportunity to catch some of the recap of day 2 of the NFL free agency. Like I said, man, I'm your host, K Styles, aka the Sixth Man. And we have the Senator, Mad Mike Sports, in your building.
What up?
And we have the Summer Hill Nightmare. The Don is with us this evening.
Bring it. Just bring it.
Well, let's go ahead and get right into it, man. So, before we get to the main topic of tonight's show, man, we're going to go ahead and get right into this breaking NFL news that just came across my motherfucking screen.
Yeah, I know. This is not to happen.
Yeah, it's happened. But for those that don't know what just happened, the Baltimore Ravens have backed out on the Max Crosby trade.
So this news is according to Don Rossini, and like I said, it's been reported that Baltimore backed out of the trade agreement because Max Crosby did not pass his physical today per lead sources, but I think that's an excuse. I don't think that's true. I think that's an excuse to get those picks back, to be honest. That's just my take. But that right there is the news, that he didn't pass the physical. Which is a weird thing to say to me personally.
Wow. So, Don, man, how you feel about that, man?
I don't know, man. I was thinking that they could fight. The Raiders could have very well found them another trade partner that giving them more capital. That could be another way. But these physicals, man, that's what I'm thinking. Like, don't they supposed to already like pass a physical before they even get drafted to another team? I mean, not drafted, but traded to another team.
It's supposed to depend. It depends. Yeah, because it's supposed to be an agreement thing. But like you said, usually that's usually what will make or break a trade. From what it said, because it's not the official NFL season yet.
They can back out.
You can back out of trades and deals before the official NFL season start.
And we got rumors also that a GM, like I said, this is just hearsay, so you can take it how you want, as official or unofficial. I will say unofficial news, but they're saying that the Ravens could be going after Trey Henderson. Like I said, me personally, I just think Baltimore tried to find a way. It's a sucker move, if you ask me, because they realized that giving up 2 first-round picks when you can pretty much bring in a couple years older guy and Trey Henderson and pay him the same money without giving up those picks. I just think the Ravens are on some bullshit. That's just me, and that's just my thing. I think this is fuck shit because most of these football players can't pass physicals to begin with, but the team work with them because they know what they're getting. So I think this is some bullshit by the Ravens.
So what? Yeah, because I was about to say, I know it's disappointing for both sides, especially with the Ravens, not the Ravens, but especially with the Raiders, for as much money as they spent in free agency yesterday, and having the prospects of bringing in, having those 2 first-round picks to help. To help not only probably bring in a Fernando Mendoza, but also add to the team as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's some wild shit right there, boy.
That's incredibly wild. And like I said, like the thing is with this is the biggest thing where I like you can't say this is just about physical. This is not about a fucking physical. Okay? This is about the Ravens
Nah.
being some punk bitches because how you could tell me that Kirk Cousins with his fucked up ass leg, he shattered his whole leg in the off season. We gave him $140 million with a fucked up leg. You tell me he was able to pass and like this guy wasn't? That's bullshit. That's
Yeah,
bullshit.
yeah, and yeah, Kirk Cousins. Yeah, you right about his leg. That motherfucker. He done made a new meaning of Shattered Dreams Productions.
Like tell
Mm,
me we didn't see him play until game one of the NFL season. We barely saw him do anything at training camp, but he allegedly passed the physical. But you trying to tell me that Max couldn't do it? Yeah, the Ravens are full of shit on this. They full of shit.
yeah, that's
Remember they had practice clothes for us in that 2024 offseason
Yep.
going into the season? The
Yep.
only way we saw them, we went to the dome, and that motherfucker did not even, he didn't even throw a snap. He didn't
He
put it
didn't
out
throw
there.
a damn snap, bro.
It was Logan Woodside and Michael Penix.
Yep. That's why I said I know the Ravens on some bullshit. I know they on that bull. Like this is such a cowardly move, and they deserve everything they're gonna get.
You know why?
From this
Because
point on.
The Ravens, they done damn. A lot of the players that leaving their team right now. So
Yep.
I think the Ravens and panic.
Yep.
Like, damn, we ain't got nobody. We doing all this for Lamar. Like, bro, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
yeah. All of John Harbaugh's players is gone. They
They
leaving.
going to New York.
Yep. This is bad.
because
That's bad.
because you just heard the news that they just lost they fullback Patrick Rashad to the damn Giants.
Mm-hmm. That tells
And
you
then
everything right there.
and there's rumors going around that Daniel Felele, the offensive guard that the Ravens fans can't wait to get rid of, is rumored to go to the Giants as well.
Also, you gotta look at what happened with Todd Monken. Todd Monken said fuck the Ravens too and left and because he could have stayed there. He could have stayed there. He took a head coaching job to a terrible organization. He would rather
That,
leave than stay with them.
ooh, that is some nasty
Because
work right there, boy.
he saw the owner care more about the quarterback than the rest of the team and the fans.
And the rest of the team, yeah. They didn't care.
So let's do some research right here. Baltimore Ravens free agent departures. Let's see. I'm pulling it up on my phone right now, so I'm seeing who's all. Let's see. Darius Washington, Isaiah good God, look, Darius Washington, New York Giants, Isaiah Likely, New York Giants, Jordan Stout, New York Giants, Charlie Collier, Los Angeles Chargers, Tyler Linderbaum, Las Vegas Raiders.
And the Chargers you remember the Chargers, they got their former GM, Hortese Raiders.
Alohi Gilliam, Kansas City Chiefs, Dramont Jones, New England Patriots, Tyler Huntley is still there. Yeah, they got a whole bunch of guys that are free agents too. So, and Patrick Rashad just got signed to the damn Giants.
Mm-hmm. Ravens ain't slick with this, bro. They
not slick.
Slime ball. That's a slime
They is
ball.
not slick with that shit, boy. They done lost way too many players to hardball in the Giants. So
Will said the same thing. Shout out to Will. Will the Thrill. He pretty much saying this is nothing but a mirage because that they're trying to get out of the deal. What they trying
Yeah,
to
it's
do,
just
they're trying to replace Max Crosby with Trey Henderson and give Trey Henderson that same deal and keep the picks. So it's
hmm
a slime. It's a slime ball ass.
Yeah.
This is slimy.
that's
You got people now. You got motherfuckers talking about some. Oh, they don't want the Ravens to be great. Just imagine Max Crosby with Lamar Jackson. Man, shut the hell up. I don't about to give a
Mm,
fuck about no damn Lamar Jackson. They ain't got nothing to do with no damn Lamar Jackson. Look,
man.
Lamar Jackson is holding himself back. It ain't the damn league. Shut the hell up.
That team ain't gonna be no better
at
with
all.
Max Crosby because half of their defense is free agents right now. So half of that a good I would say very least though a good third of that team is gonna be gone. And that's what the Raiders' full statement said. We will have no further comment at this time. So yeah, they pissed off about that shit.
Yeah, they pissed off. That's a slime ball move, bro. It's slimy because
I don't
now
like to
you
hear.
ain't even giving them an opportunity to go out and have a secondary because you agreed a secondary deal on the table. Like this is just a bad. It's bad business, bro.
I would like to hear from Sam about this.
Sam gonna have a conniption hearing that shit, and it's gonna be of the funny kind. But wow, that's and I know, like you said, I know they keep saying that it's a medical reason. It's a medical reason. Like I said, I call bullshit on that.
Yeah,
Try to tell people y'all want to quit the trade for motherfuckers and shit.
So yeah, y'all got any other sidebars y'all want to get out the way before we get to the main topic, man?
well, they're saying that the favorites now are the Cowboys to trade for
Yeah,
Matt
cause
Crosby. We'll see about that, but they do have the capital as far as the Cowboys.
yeah, the Cowboys. Yeah, cause they said the Cowboys was. But I think they were one of the first ones that tried to pull the trigger on a trade for that. But that's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be interesting because they just traded for Rashad Gary.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And also Katavius Street his signed with the Bears. So he's gone. Leo Chanel, Washington Commanders. Um, we already know about the K Nellis one, so whatever. I don't think we want to go down that road because I think you did a live on that earlier. I don't think we want to go down that
Yeah,
road.
he did. He did.
Okay. Any more sidebars, Mike?
Not
Don,
from
y'all got anything I want to talk about?
Man, look, I want to do a flying elbow and a bionic elbow on these fans that's bitching.
Mm. What happened?
We'll talk about it more tomorrow. It's STS.
no. This is the time to go ahead. Get it.
No. This is the time to shoot your shit. This time to shoot your shit, man.
Why do y'all continue to do this to yourselves? Why do y'all continue to be a fan of a team that you quote unquote gotta let the whole world know? And let's be honest, the world don't give a damn how you feel about this team. We told y'all the moves that they gonna make. And this goes to show you some of y'all motherfuckers can't read. Y'all can't comprehend for shit. Because if you watch the press conferences with Matt Ryan, with Ian Cunningham and Kevin Stefanski, what did they tell us?
They weren't necessarily going to spend big in free agency, and they value their picks.
That's it. So I don't know why in the hell y'all thought that we was going to flex our cap money to get a lot of free agents. That was not going to happen. We got
And
what
they
we
pretty
needed.
much
We needed a back. We needed a quarterback. We needed a receiver. We needed a linebacker. Guess what? And we got and then a strong side defensive end. Guess what? We got those things.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you spent less than $20 million for all that.
All of
Only
them.
thing we really need right there is a center and a big defensive tackle. Now, because we ain't got Kentavia Street anymore, but I think they might look for that position in the draft. Who knows?
Right.
But it's only day 2, y'all. It's day 2. Y'all acting like, damn, it's May. Y'all need to chill y'all shit. Motherfuckers posting videos about blowing up Arthur Blank and shit. Like, bro, like, y'all not, the shit ain't even funny, bro. Doing too much.
So, and I'm kind of glad that you shooting this right here, because, like I said, this actually goes into the talking point that we have for today's show. But so based on what Don said, Mike, this is my question to you, man. Why do you what do you think is the infatuation? Why do you think there's such an infatuation with splash moves, with splash, as far as NFL free agency goes? Because I kind of know, when you spend too much and it don't work out, we get pissed off because we spent too much. But if we don't spend enough, then we're pissed off because we ain't spending enough. Why do you think that is?
Well, it's largely due to a lot of these content creators, and mostly it be the radio hosts that they instigating dumb shit because they're an extension of the media. I mean, we're extension of the media. They're extension of the media, and when I mean media, I mean just TV in itself. TV is probably one of the most influential aspects of the media. You got journalists that work for certain stations and whatnot, and then you got the radio, and then you got social media now with the podcast. So the radio, in my opinion, yeah, they are the media, but like it just comes down to listening to these media guys. They sell you a piece of like they really sell you shit, and they're against everything that goes against the organization. Everything with these radio hosts is always to crap on the organization, especially here. Now, I can't speak for other cities, but here, the Mark Zenos, Mike Bales, the Carl Dukes, their whole design is to make Falcons fan doubt any and everything the organization does. That's their whole thing. They don't care nothing about anything else. So, in short, at the end of the day, if I would just say why fans care about that, it's because it's led by the media. It's led by these radio guys. It's led by the D-Leads of the world. It's led by those. Because guess what? If the Falcons, if D-Led came out and wrote an article say, man, Michael Penix has the opportunity to be one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. And fans were like, well, damn, D-Led been doing it for 30 years. He knows what greatness, but he doesn't do that. The first thing he come out, well, this is a mistake by the Falcons and blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
That's
we
all
ain't
they
draft no
write about.
Georgia. We ain't draft no Georgia players.
We didn't draft enough Georgia players, and I don't like Arthur Smith because he was not very nice to me. That's what you get for them time and time again. Okay, it's never supportive of the things. Look. I like Tua. I think Tua is a pretty good quarterback. Not great, but pretty good. I like Michael Penix. I think he's pretty good. Not great, but I think he's pretty good. They don't say that. They saying, "Well, I don't really know what's going on with the Falcons, and I think this organization is toxic. I think this organization is terrible." It's because they right. This is what the fuck they write. They bring in people to talk shit about the organization, and then when the organization fire off in their ass, now you want to try to play victim. When players fire off in your ass, now you want to play victim. Man, I don't know why you did. I was just trying to be honest, man.
And they wonder why. And look, it's funny because you had a new regime, and D-Lad, but he tucked his tail between his legs and took his ball and went home for good.
Because he knew he wasn't going to be the leader. He knew that things had changed in that media room. The Falcons were in charge of who was going to ask questions. Now, they chose. And D-Led wasn't. He was. Look, if you go back and look at those last few, especially this year, those press conferences, D-Led was looking like he was like he had like somebody had stole his whole life away.
You know what? I went back and looked at some because I had to look at the Matt Ryan and the Ian, and I looked at Stefanski's interview too, and I saw Matt Ryan's, just his reaction. You can tell by people about how their body look and how their facial expression is. He don't like D-Led. So what I did was I went back and I looked at the few interviews when Matt Ryan was a player. When D-Led asked him questions, yeah, it added up. And I really think Matt and Arthur, and Josh, they probably looked like, hey, man, we need to talk to the AJC and get that motherfucker up out of here. I think that was a forced retirement. Had to have been a forced retirement. I don't care what y'all say. Look, y'all can walk around here and y'all can say it and y'all can pop off at the mouth of how y'all feel. Y'all be in y'all feelings all the goddamn time. Motherfucker, I'm going to be in my feelings right now about D-Led. That motherfucker was forced to retire by the organization. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. That's how I feel. I'm gonna stick to it.
Hey man.
Yeah, and he just said, yeah, he never liked him. And that's what I'm saying. Like he never liked the Matt Ryan. And Matt Ryan, he had enough power to be like, bro, we getting this motherfucker out of here. He even to worry me while I'm trying to damn build this damn team up.
So, all right. So, you feel a little bit better getting that off your chest done, or you want, or is that the preview for later?
Look, I just ate a Chicago dog and a Detroit coney. I need to kind of make sure my blood pressure don't get too high.
Okay. So y'all just got the call. And y'all just got the tone version of a rant from Don. So, hey man, we appreciate
it. Was
Zeno. That's all he always. That's all the only question he has is quarterback questions. He ain't got no other questions about anything else.
But it's interesting that
I never heard him say not one question about the defense. Never.
But you know what? But you know what's interesting? He always asked a question about a quarterback. But when he be on radio, he be talking about fuck that quarterback. We need to shore up the defense. Yeah. Make your fucking mind up, nigga. Dude, make your mind up. Like I said, man, if we ain't hit the roll call yet, we're gonna hit the roll call here soon. We just wanted to get that sidebar out the way. Hey Mike, you got another sidebar you want to get before we get to the main topic?
I don't think so. I mean, no, I don't think so.
Okay. So, like I said, man, if y'all new to the channel, y'all make sure y'all go and hit them buttons. Hit the subscribe button, hit the likes, and hit the shares. There's 6MK Live as well as Mad Mike TV.
Oh, by the way, the shooting the shit is still you guys show. So if you guys have thing that you want to talk about, you can throw some
Yeah,
stuff in there. We'll still get to it. So it
yeah,
doesn't necessarily have to be on topic. That's why it's called shooting the shit, because we're talking about certain conversations throughout entertainment, sports, and life.
And y'all can
exactly.
add food in there too. Y'all can talk about what y'all favorite food
Yes,
is.
we can talk about food
Yeah,
also.
yes, yes. It's everything. But and like I said, man, shout out to the members of the channels too, man. Like I said, man, y'all are the MVPs. The members are the MVPs of the channels.
199.
And like I said, man, hey, we got to do something. We got to do something special for y'all. So, like I said, man, if you want to hit those members, 199 on all channels. What it says? What'd you say, Mike? What'd you say, Mike? Smoke a blunt with your boy.
Smoke a blunt a month with your boy Mad Mike. 199. Okay? 199. That's it.
Leo asked, would it be a crime if Don became a vegan?
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
Somebody who was vegan what? Vegan not shit. Me.
Bullshit.
Motherfucker, everybody eat dirt. Nobody want to eat no fucking vegan food.
We are programmed to eat meat, you guys. It just you gotta make the meat a certain way. You can't be eating all this processed chicken nuggets and frozen shit. Eat like raw, not meat raw, but eat fresh meat and you cook
Mm-hmm.
it.
Lamb, goat, chicken.
Deer,
Take
like
take your ass to the farmers market.
Mm-hmm. The farmer's market. Oh boy, you get all types of stuff there. I guarantee.
in almost every
About it
culture,
done.
in almost every culture they eat some type of meat. Hell, the
Absolutely.
islands in the Pacific, those Samoans, they eat
Mm-hmm.
fish.
Yep.
Them motherfuckers big as hell.
Exactly. So, the main topic of today's show is we're going to be talking about the idea of the emotional puncher bag. So, I know y'all have kind of heard this term used on this channel quite a bit. Um, as far as the unholy alliance being the emotional punching bags for a lot of people, and how Matt Ryan is the emotional punching bag for Falcon fans, and Mike Vick not being here contributes to that. We're going to explain what that means. So, as I bring up my notes and my conversations here, the emotional punching bag, and I'm gonna read this off to y'all so everybody kind of give their thoughts on this. Being the emotional punching bag usually means you've become the default landing spot for everybody else's stress, insecurity, or anger, often because you are the person least likely to fight back or the one most likely to listen.
Mm.
Do I need to read that again?
Yeah, read that again, please.
The emotional punching bag
Mm.
means you have become the default landing spot for everybody else's stress, insecurity, or anger, often because you are the person least likely to fight back or the one most likely to listen.
Hmm.
What you think about that?
I mean, for me personally, I think that does apply because, like, it's probably one of my greatest faults, to be honest. Um, I will bust your ass and I will bust your shit. Don't get that wrong, but like, I don't get into dumb fights and dumb arguments. That's something that I've just always been. Um, if I feel like people just out here just on some dumb shit, and I know how I'm going to react, I'm gonna automatically kind of just back out of it. Like, all right, calm that shit down, relax, chill. I'll let you have it. I'll let you call me whatever you. I will let you call me whatever you want, because at the end of the day, I know I'm right and I know how I'm going to react. And chances are, I'm not trying to go to jail. Okay, I'm not trying to go to jail. Jail ain't for me. I know it ain't for me. I ain't built for it. Um, well, I'll say this: I'm not trying to go to jail. I know I'm built for anything, but that's something that I'm not trying to be unhappy going to jail. Okay, but I see, like, when a lot of stuff do come my way, 9 times 10 let you talk your shit and just let it be. And some people see that as a sign of weakness because you don't want to sit and argue with them for 15, 20 minutes, or you don't want to be on social media constantly going back and forth and talking and doing. I'm not a man of too much words. Want some angry. Look, if you standing in front of me and we doing a whole lot of yapping, uh, yeah, that ain't my thing. I'm ready to get the swinging. That's just how I am. I don't like doing too much talking, but a lot of people see that shit because you kind of to yourself in certain situations. You just let a lot of things slide, and I do let a lot of shit slide that I shouldn't let slide. They see that as a weakness. A lot of people do see that as a weakness. So they keep doing it over and over and over again because chances are Mike just gonna like let the shit roll off his shoulder.
So pretty much what you're saying is I think everybody here that's watching this right now is kind of seeing how that plays out, as you being the bigger man is looked at as being a bitch.
Yeah, they do. Because you're not arguing with them about the same stupid crap over and over and over again. They see you as a bitch because you're not arguing with them over a dumb topic. Like, man, you called me stupid, man. How the fuck you call me stupid? Because I did, okay? And I'm not gonna argue back and forth with the why. Look, I said what I said. I'm not gonna argue.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people see that as a weakness because you say what you say. You're not gonna argue back and forth or defend yourself.
Now, could this be seen as a case is that they don't want you to argue back? Because there's a negative to that too. Because if you do argue back, now you're being divisive. So what is it? Am I being a bitch for not arguing, or am I being divisive for arguing?
Sometimes they have a gender on it. Like, some women don't want you to argue. Like, they don't want you to say anything back. Most time women don't want you to say something back. They just want to argue with you.
Shit, in our case, shit. In our case, we talking about some of these motherfucking football fans.
Mm-hmm.
In our case, but this just goes generally for a lot of people that's had to kind of go through that. What the fuck isms? That's why I like to call them the what the fuck isms. Pat Norris said, "Can Roger Goodell block this and allow the trade to go through?"
Nope.
The NFL season hasn't officially started, so Roger Goodell ain't got.
It's a collective bargain agreement. That like, once it's signed and delivered,
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is. Once it's passed, it's passed. Roger Goodell can't do anything about it.
Right. And like I said, the NFL season hasn't officially started, so it's really just it's all it like you said. As of right now, all it is just basically your word is my word type shit.
Uh-huh.
But so what's your take on that, man? What's your take on that definition, man?
Man, look, you talking about an emotional punching bag, right?
Yeah.
I mean, look, man, it's just like again, you the power of choice comes with the power of responsibility. Like, and what I mean by that is you choose to be around or you choose to affiliate yourself with people who don't have emotional intelligence. All right. So
Mm,
if you know somebody that's gonna crash out all the time, they get mad at little small little things that's not even worth not even
right.
just arguing, but not even just having a conversation. Like people are different. Everybody's different.
Right.
Like I react a certain way to certain things. Like K Styles react a certain way to certain things. Man, Mike react a certain way to certain things. You know, everybody gonna have their triggers or whatever. But when you have when somebody have too many fucking triggers, either that person don't like you or they need some damn they need to go see some help. It could be a combination of both. Cause I'm here to tell you, like, if I really like somebody, I'm not finna just let any little small thing bother me. You know,
Right.
if I don't like you, I'm not even gonna affiliate. I'm not gonna waste my time with you. I don't care what you have to offer. You can have money, whatever. I'm not gonna affiliate myself with you because I don't like you. You're not a good person. So, but
Like I
that's
said,
all.
that goes back into what I was saying about like not wasting your time on
Mm-hmm.
certain things, and people are not like they see that as a weakness. Some people really see it as a weakness because you don't really give a fuck about them. I just don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
That ain't because I'm weak. Like a
Just
lot of
why?
times, like I'm just trying to prevent from punching my mother. I'm trying to prevent from giving your ass a John Jones elbow to your motherfucking skull. That's what I'm trying to prevent. Not because I'm weak. I'm trying to prevent that
No.
type of shit. Because like I like to look. I'm very fond of weapons. Kev has seen my weapons. Okay, like we got another motherfucker in our group. This motherfucker is obsessed with guns. Okay, obsessed with them. I'm talking I'm
Yeah,
talking about
yeah,
big ones.
yeah. That boy is super duper.
He's obsessed with them, and he got them. I'm like, trust me, he got them things on him. Okay, this motherfucker's obsessed. You know what I'm saying? So we try to prevent a lot of things. Just let it go. And so many people end up learning the hard way. And I'm not saying we tough and we can't. I'm not saying any of that. All I'm saying is a lot of times when people just let things go, it's not because they're scared of you.
Mm-hmm.
They're more afraid of themselves and what they gonna do.
Or they got a lot to lose.
Or they got too much to
Yeah,
lose. Right.
and people that be doing people that be the person that's provoking, they ain't nobody any fucking way. You gonna throw everything away, throw your whole life away because of somebody said something or wrong or whatever. Like, bro, whatever, man.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of that. It's a lot of that stuff going on in the world nowadays. Um. So the second part of this is why does it happen? And this kind of pretty much goes to what I just said. It says often this is not about your lack of strength. It's about a path of least resistance. People vent at you because they know you're safe and won't abandon them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If you haven't set firm no zones, people subconsciously assume your capacity for absorbing pain is infinite. Projection. Others use you to externalize their own internal chaos so they don't have to deal with it themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And that usually comes from the art of projection. And any kind of examples of the projection that y'all may have for the people that may not follow along. So I'm gonna read the projection part again. It says others use you to externalize their own internal chaos so they don't have to deal with it themselves.
Yeah, some people just have a problem with just getting it out. Like I don't have a fucking problem with getting it out. I'll let it out. Some people have a real problem with letting it out. So they find in their eyes, and oftentimes it's the person that's closest to you to let it out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like me, I exercise, I walk a lot, believe it or not. Like I walk a lot. That helps me burn a lot of energy and things of that nature. I obviously exercise, but um and shit, like I like for me, I talk it. I just go on and talk ball. I sometimes we look. Sometimes we just talk about damn old movies and some shit. Like that's how I get things out. And some people they can't. They got to find some. They have to find somebody to verbally abuse and to talk down on. They have to. That's how they feel better about themselves. Which is
Wow.
insane in its own. Like I said, it's insane and it's all right because what a lot of people try to avoid, and it's the craziest thing. They try to avoid going, avoid making people that they don't know. You would think that somebody that you don't know would be an easier target, but some people completely backwards. They feel like somebody that they know is the easiest target because they in their head they say, well, he ain't gonna do shit. He gonna forgive me. Well, she gonna forgive me. It'll be all right. I can keep knocking upside the head with his frying pan. He'll be all right.
Mm, mm. Ooh. Um. Yeah, Leo said, yeah, I let too much slide. So when I had enough snap, I'm the bad guy. When I stop giving a fuck, it becomes an issue.
Ain't nothing wrong with letting it slide. The problem is when you let things slide, you're not actually letting it go.
Hmm.
That's the problem. Like you're not letting it slide. You're just letting it go in that moment. Well, let me rephrase that. When you say you let it slide, you're not actually letting it slide. You're just balling up all that anger and all that frustration up. And when I let shit go, I don't even like when a motherfucker just decide, all right, you're gonna come in there talking a whole bunch of shit. I look at them and I keep on moving. I would literally put my headphones on while you in the middle of the talking and walk away from your ass like you ain't said a damn thing. See, that's letting it slide. Like when you hear people, when you hear a person and you staring there listening to all the shit that they saying, you internalize all that shit. One of the biggest trick that I've learned is just say, look, don't even pay that motherfucker no mind. Simple as that. Silence, you would be shocked and amazed with just not paying attention to a motherfucker. It would make them so fucking mad. I would literally in the middle of you talking to me. I would put my headphones on, or I start talking to somebody else in the middle of you saying something. Don't give people energy. That's the whole point. You don't give people no fucking energy. There no such like I said. Only time when I hear people say I let it slide, all that telling me you just keeping that shit balled up. That's not letting it slide. You delaying the inevitable, and the inevitable is you gonna punch somebody in the fucking face, or you're gonna get stressed out. Don't even let a motherfucker get you in that mode.
People, but that's the thing. We've been taught an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, like, look, we talk about eye for an eye. I may not want your eye. Your eye may not be good enough for me to take.
You know what, Don?
Like your teeth might be rotten. You want to do with those?
Damn it, man.
People walking around here with radioactive eyes and
This man here, boy.
rotten teeth.
Radioactive eyes. What the hell?
All right, we talking about Gambit over here and shit, boy. What the fuck?
Cyclops and shit.
You ain't shit.
You remember with Cyclops, he had to wear the glasses, and then anytime he took the glasses off, the doggone thing, the rate, it just went crazy. Yeah, you got to keep them glasses on, shades on.
But hold on. And that's usually how it goes. But it also has some solutions here as far as moving from the punching bag to a person.
Mm-hmm.
Where it says shifting the dynamic usually requires a change in how you respond to the blows. AKA the motherfucker taking their frustrations out on your ass.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Number one, the not it technique. You don't have to be a wall. When someone starts dumping or attacking, you could physically or verbally pivot. Two, name the behavior. Sometimes people don't realize they're doing it until it's mirrored back at them.
No, they don't, because it becomes a frustration. That's why I was saying about not letting it go. What somebody did to you previously, you're not letting it go. So a lot of times when you think you over stuff, you're not really over stuff, because you're unbeknownst to yourself, like you're doing it to somebody else. That's how you become. It just become, again. It's a bad. It just bad omens is just passed down from generation to generation, that we learn to take it out on the next person.
Mm-hmm.
Something that just passed down. We don't even realize we doing it to each other.
Mm-hmm. Because it also says here is there's a thin line between being a supportive friend and an emotional dumping ground. And it's a thin line. Mm-hmm. The difference between the support and dumping. Okay, so the dumping ground red flags is the yes but loop, where it says you offer sound advice or a new perspective, and they immediately shut it down with a reason why it won't work, only to continue to complain.
Yep. Boy, that don't sound good.
That sounds like what Don was talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
The emotional heat transfer. They walk away feeling lighter because they've handed their stress to you, while you walk away carrying the weight they just dropped.
This point, look, again, it's taught. That behavior is taught. We're taught to keep passing that stupid shit down.
Energy can't be destroyed. It can only be transferred.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. The next one says the crisis addiction. Every minor inconvenience is framed as a catastrophe that requires your immediate, undivided attention.
Please read that again. I hope I didn't know that.
Crisis addiction. Every minor inconvenience is framed
Oh,
as a catastrophe that requires your immediate, undivided attention, aka you being an asshole because you're not conflating to my feelings.
good God Almighty! Because I'm allegedly, because I'm allegedly upset about something. I'm allegedly something about it. I'm allegedly upset about something. That's why that's I'm going to call you an asshole because I'm allegedly offended by something you said.
What the fuck?
That is crazy. So every time I say, look, for example, if I walk up to Kev every day and I keep repeating the same thing, and Kev hear me saying to this person, "Hey man, what's going on with you? And you acting real stupid right now." And I say that to everybody every day of the week. Every day of the week, I keep saying that. And Kev's like, all right, why today? I say that to everybody. And then Kev, I finally walk over to Kev and say, yeah, you know what? I think you kind of stupid. You decided to be offended about some shit because I've said that to everybody in the building that I think you kind of stupid. You make that choice to be offended because you don't heard me say that to everybody every day and you upset. That's a choice. That's a choice to be upset about something. And we got a lot of people that goes around, they hear those quote unquote alleged trigger words. Man, if you would have called me a nigga, if you would have called me an N-word, I would have beat his head in.
Well,
That's a choice. That's a choice to be upset about things. It's a choice to take things personally. It's a choice to let people agitate you over the same things over and over again. You know how many times me and Kev got called assholes? The shit ain't even it don't even bother us no more. It's funny as hell now.
actually, we kind of wear it with a badge of honor now since we've been. It says that's literally that. It's almost like that Redman song. I be that. He said my
I'll
name
be
must be. He said.
that.
It said my name must be fuck you because every time I be talking, these motherfuckers be like fuck you.
Shit.
I'll be that. I'll be that. I'll be that. I ain't think about that shit till just now. Like, goddamn, boy, we literally are the embodiment of that fucking song.
I'll be that. What you say, Don? You say something?
No, I was just laughing.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm like, look, we make the choice to be upset about shit. It's a choice to be upset about shit. Okay, let me say it again. It's a choice to be upset about shit. If people keep saying the same shit about you and people keep agitating you the same way, that's your fucking problem. Because you decided to take heed to it. You decided to internalize it. I can't make Kill cry about some shit he don't give a fuck about.
That'd be that bullshit right there, boy. Them motherfuckers, them motherfuckers be mad at you because you don't feel like they feel. Like, what kind of shit is this?
Mm-hmm. You know how many times I got called crazy, stupid? I don't get offended by that shit.
Like I said, that's damn near every day. That's every day now. That's
Every day,
literally every day now.
Yeah, it is.
But it just comes down. It like you said, man. I'm just I say it like this, man. Don't don't let my confidence be the source of your insecurity. Don't be bitter. Do better. Quote the one, nevermore.
Shit.
My God, Kev, you really did that.
Quote the one, nevermore. Let's see. Well, Maurice Martin, what's going on? Ryan Smith, what's happening? He said, I always try my best to support people, but at the end of the day, I'm not I guess he said, I'm not a miracle worker. That's it.
I don't try to support people. I just be who I am.
Yeah.
I don't try to support shit.
I support those that deserve it. If you don't deserve it, I could care fucking less.
Like, I don't give a shit. If I feel like you deserve it, or I feel like just doing it, I'll do it. I'm not giving a fuck about it. I don't.
As much as these motherfuckers done turned on us, you think I really give a shit anymore? It always be on some weird, stupid reasons too. That be the funny part about it.
You weren't my friend long enough. If you weren't my friend, or whatever the fuck. You said something to me I didn't appreciate that you never voiced your opinions on.
Never voiced an opinion. Never voiced an opinion on what made you sad, but you mad at me because I quote unquote did something that offended you that I had no idea about. That shit sounds
crazy as fuck.
That shit is crazy, bro.
I gotta worry about some shit that you brought up after 3 years. I don't even know what the fuck you even talking about. Man, you stepped on my shoelace, man. I think you did that shit on purpose. When? 5 years ago. Hold on, what?
That nigga said, "What?"
You didn't buy me a burrito, man. I was real hungry. Yeah, you said I didn't know if you was hungry or not. How the fuck am I supposed to read your motherfucking mind? and like you said, bro, that be the mindset of and the source of all this shit always comes back to the same goddamn source, and the same source of all these people's frustrations is fucking Lamar Jackson. This sounds like the shit that we've been dealing with this shit for the longest now. Yep.
But my thing is, like I said, bruh, and I tell everybody that's watching this, man, there's nothing wrong with being a friend. There's nothing wrong with, helping people in times of need and helping people that just might need that person to talk to. But it's a time and it's a place for everything. And if people are only using you to take their frustrations out on, they ain't worth having in your fucking life.
At all. Every time you talk to them, man, you made me feel bad. You ain't gonna apologize, man. If you don't get,
you don't get the fuck out my face with that shit. I don't even know what I don't even know what you're mad at. I don't know. I'm just mad at you. I'm like, Like, what the hell is you talking about?
You mad at some shit that I quite possibly may have said?
Mike, let me ask you a question. Don, let me ask you a question. How many times have we been doing this shit? Have we literally heard that we made somebody mad about some shit that we don't know?
Man, it's like, man, it's like how many times a day?
That's key word right there. How many times a day?
A day. Literally a day.
Man, Mike did a damn lie, did a lie the other day talking about free agency, and a motherfucker decided to bring up the fact that mad at Mike over a Lamar Jackson tape, and Lamar Jackson wasn't even part of the fucking conversation.
It had nothing to do with the conversation. Had nothing to do with the conversation. Month, 2, 3 months ago.
That man said that man literally told you about, you're like, man, I don't like the way Mad Mike talks about Lamar Jackson. Remember the same one of them motherfuckers came to the channel like, wait a minute, what the fuck does this have to do with the conversation?
Ain't got a damn thing to do with the conversation, but you mad at me about some shit that I may have said a month or 2 months or 3 months ago.
It ain't even about the 2 or 3 months ago. You're mad about some shit that ain't even part of the fucking conversation.
Ain't got nothing.
I want to talk about this conversation here. Don't. And then, like I said, once again, that's that emotional punching bag shit. A lot of people, and usually what that comes from, and this is my thought on it. It usually comes from the fact, and we're going to use that situation in itself. It is basically, it's the idea that Lamar Jackson hasn't lived up to the elite quarterback status that everybody else in that, he hasn't lived up to that elite status like everybody outside of Patrick Mahomes, like everybody in that tier. Like I said, Josh Allen has failed, Joe Burrow has failed, Lamar has failed. And like I said, Patrick Mahomes, this is the first time he's failed in his career, in his professional career this year. So all the top tier quarterbacks have failed this past season.
Mm-hmm.
But it's no issue to say that Josh Allen failed. It's no issue to say that Joe Burrow failed. Actually, it gets a lot of praise in the fact that you say that they fail. But when we're talking about the elite quarterback status right there, and he fails, now you're saying something wrong. When the whole tier has fucked up in 2025. And it's on record too. So like I said, you tell me when I'm lying. This is on record of me saying this.
Yeah.
They all fucking failed.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually the first time I actually talked about Lamar Jackson in a while anyway. But didn't say he's
gonna show up telling you he don't like how you talked about Lamar.
Well, then he's gonna get a fucking reality check dealing with me.
And call you right the Piper then, huh?
It's going, yeah, you're damn right. It's gonna be a reality check dealing with me. Because the thing about it is that whole talking point stuff like that is not going to bother me at all. Because, like you said, the reality of it is, shit. I'm not the one that set the expectation.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I was about to say, I didn't set the expectation. Y'all set the expectation.
I mean, you fuck up with me when you think I'm always supposed to be nice. Like you already in for a hill. Like you in for a hill right off the bat. If you expect me to be nice to you all the time, you already fucked up. If you expect Kev to be nice all the time and talkative, I can guarantee you that you've already fucked up.
Hell, they already think I'm a piece of shit because I'm not available most of the time. So shit, that ain't nothing new.
Like,
These,
no.
like I said, these the same people that told me that I was lower than dirt. You think I give a fuck? It is what it is. You can't be like you said. You just cannot be afraid. You cannot be afraid to be the bad guy. I'ma just say that. Because once you are afraid of that moniker, these folks will run over you like some sketches on a 600-pound ass motherfucker.
Yep.
I don't even know what the hell you like 17. Drip said, "Yeah, that was one of Mr. White's folks talk about that." Yeah, I know. Where you think I got? Where you think I got that comment from? I saw that for the first time. I said, "Wow," and I'm like, I'm not even surprised at this point. But let me see what we got. We got 1 hour. All right, man. So we ain't got any more questions, man. I think we just go ahead and start heading on out of here, man. I just wanted to kind of get that off my chest because I know it's kind of been free agent frenzy for the NFL right now. Usually the reason why we do these STSs is to kind of catch us a break from talking football and just shooting the shit about something. Something that might be on my mind, something that might be on everybody else's mind.
Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, you gotta diversify. You gotta diversify the conversation. Because if you don't diversify the conversation, boy, you're gonna drive yourself insane doing this shit. So, Don, you got anything else?
Um, I got something to say.
Go ahead.
The
Go ahead. Do you think?
Domino's Pizza place on Boulevard. What is going on with y'all? How come every time I try to order something, it say it don't go through?
Oh my god.
But I can order everything else from other places except for y'all. Are y'all tired of me ordering food from y'all? Just say that shit.
Probably so, because you probably
Probably.
ask for extra pickles on the side and shit like that.
Don't nobody eat pickles on no pizza. Hell no, that's nasty. I
Nah,
ain't Jada now.
Jay talking about he shrimp with mayonnaise. Oh,
Shrimp and mayonnaise.
oh.
You the fucking sick bastard.
I like, bro, y'all ain't worth a fuck, boy. Y'all had that man have a mental connection about the food he eat. That was hilarious.
That's some weird shit to eat shrimp with fucking what the fuck is he
Ranch.
eating with?
He said
Ranch.
ranch.
He
Oh
said
hell.
ranch.
That's some
Lord.
sick shit. That shit is sick.
That's some pregnant shit. Like a pregnant woman. Ooh, I want some shrimp with some ranch. The
I want to
hell?
be saying they had a taste for dirt and shit when they pregnant. Yeah, some weird
Yeah.
shit like that. I don't eat peanut butter mayonnaise sandwich and shit. Like, no.
He
I
looking like
know
what?
somebody. They made some rotel, right? But they didn't use ground beef. Oh no, they didn't use ground beef.
Rotel with no. Oh yeah.
No, no. This is what they did. They got a pack of bologna, diced it up, fried it, and put it in the rotel dip. I'm like, ew, y'all some nasty
Bologna and
motherfuckers.
rotel dip.
Yes, they
Hold
substituted.
on,
They
wait,
talking about some bologna and the rotel will taste good. I'm like, girl, what the hell is wrong with
wait a
you?
minute. I know we ain't talking about beans and bologna now. Please come home. I
Yeah,
got
Jada said he
beans
not.
and bologna.
Jada said he not pregnant. Well, ain't nobody said you was, man.
Ain't nobody say your ass pregnant, but
You
you
eat
eat like
like
a
a pregnant
pregnant
woman.
woman. Ranch, that's some weird shit.
God said, bro, if we ever go out to eat, bro, I'm just gonna make sure I eat before I come. You ain't finna mess around, so I just have me a drink.
Oh my
Trying to
God.
lose his appetite. Oh hell no.
I'm gonna make Don eat a salad
I ain't
with
even gonna eat
nothing on
that.
it.
I would just drink water. I drink straight water. I won't even order a Coke because I feel like I probably throw that shit up.
Yeah, ranch and shrimp. That shit sound weird as fuck. Boy, I swear to God, boy. That gotta be some Oklahoma shit.
Whatever the
You
fuck it
know,
is, that shit is funny. All right, man. So, hey, look, we ain't got nothing else to talk about, man. So we gonna go ahead and get up on out of here. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all coming in. As you already know, this is the STS. We will be having the heavy hitters live tomorrow, 9:05 p.m. So we got another draft prospect conversation we gonna have tomorrow. And hey, man, I think y'all gonna love it. So till next time, people, we ain't here to play.
Oh no.
We here to stay.
Oh yeah, dig it.
You ain't gotta go home.
but you got to get the hell up out of here.
All right, deuces, y'all.